because that last video sounded lazy as shit, and I'm gonna post this on YouTube as well. I'll just post the before and after. Reason why. So there's a lot of dryness here, but I'm gonna explain why I see. Okay. First of all, I need to find the drawing tool because I need you guys to understand this. Okay. When I look at the market, I look at the market in dots. I don't look at the market like how regular people are looking at it and these gurus are teaching you. Okay. I look at it as there's a high, there's a low in the market. These highs have a bunch of dots. I forgot how I used to do this. Like I used to have one of my boys. It's not this. Let's see. Nope, not this. Yeah, nah, this is it. Yeah, exactly. So this is how I used to look at the market. Okay, or I still do look at the market like this. Boom, boom. All right. So I look at the market as a bunch of dots. All right. There's a bunch of dots above a high. Okay. When market is moving below, it most likely wants to attack it and taking out stop losses. Next thing too, a lot of people don't understand is when it consumes these stop losses, most of the time market rejects and comes back into a range. Okay. So that's how I view the market. That's how I've been looking at it for years now. Excuse the birds. I'm like in a forest type area. But that's besides the point. I'm looking at the market like this every single time. So my main objective is to hunt stop losses or predict where the market is going to go next. I always predict. People say it's not good to predict. Some people have some views on it. I don't really care because at the end of the day, if I'm looking at a specific pattern, if I'm looking at a specific thing every single time, and it's doing the same thing every single time, I call that a pattern. That's an edge. Okay. So in this trade I was at the top and the pinnacle before the drop happened around here. So you might ask, whoa, how the fuck did you do that? Well, I'm gonna explain you right now. Okay. Now, I look at the market on weekly, daily, or monthly first to predict the next move. Before this big drop, market was bullish. How did I find that out? Well, I was looking at this. Like I told you guys again, when I look at the market, I always look at market doing this. Stop losses, right? The stop loss is above that. And another thing I do is as well is find a point of interest. So I have a pattern where if market has a short-term high below an area that I'm looking for sells, I connect a Fibonacci. So I use a Fibonacci, a leg extension. Why? Is because market moves in waves. When market moves in waves like this, there's always data. There's data of the past. What's the past? These are the past legs, highs, low, and legs, okay? And when market prints out this data, it gives an accurate measurement of where market might go next. It doesn't always happen, but might go next. This is why I create this formula. In these steps, it connects the dots together. If I'm seeing a high and market is creating the data below it, I could use this data to predict where market could potentially reverse next at these points. Okay? This is how I formulate my edge. Okay? You guys with me? All right. So if I could figure out these points, I could be at the top of these points. All right. And if I'm at these top of the points, nobody is going to be there besides me or some other people. There's always somebody at the top. Okay. I don't really try to accurately find the top. I just try to find the area. And this is why when I draw it like this, like a whole area. Okay. So now back to the point. When I'm looking at the market now and I'm going down to the small time frame, like at the H4, I'm gonna create a good representation of what I'm looking for, where I'm looking for it to turn around. Okay. Now a lot of people would say, "Oh well, Kimo, it tapped here first. How do you know not to enter here first?" Well, this is why I have this line. This is where a lot of people get caught. When market fell down, it left early sellers here. These sellers have their stop loss above that. So this is an even more a area of interest for me because if I have this red line, let's put it right here, and I know market reversed a little bit earlier, it's giving me even more confirmation that when market spikes above here, it's gonna drop soon. Okay, this is a high, this is high, this is high. To me, I see this as a triple top. If I'm drawing it like these noobs, right? These nerds on the internet, where's the line at? I can't even draw it out. But if I'm looking at this like this, and market is doing this. This is a double top for people. And not only that, this is a triple top for people. See that? These big points, these big reverse points are a point of interest, a point of where stop loss is at. I'm only hunting stop losses. Only stop losses. So I'm doing the same thing over again. If I do it on a daily time frame, I'm gonna do it on a smaller time frame. So on an H4, I'm looking at this leg and I'm looking at an area of interest right here.
You too. Don't work too hard, man.
And this is the area that I'm looking at. Right here. Above that. See that? I did it on a higher time frame. Right here. I did it on a lower time frame. Right here. Price is fractal. The same way I did on a daily time frame, the same thing I'm doing it here. If you zoom back, looking from this range to that range, from this range all the way down to that range, the theory, the mindset, how I'm looking at the market, it remains the same. Everything that's above here is stop losses. Everything below here is also stop losses. Let's put that below. Boom, boom, boom. And this is the range. When market it goes above these range, it slaps back into the range and it's gonna continue to the next point. Boom. And that's how I see the market every single time. But you have to be a good player in the game. You got to see what's going on. You have to see it before it happens. This is why back testing is important. People don't back test, but the more you back test, the more you fix that eye. You train that eye to see the future. And you're tuning in that eye into the pattern that you're trying to see in the future. That's all it is. Back testing what might happen in the future. That's basically it. All right. So this is USD CAD. I'm gonna show the entry right here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day. This is Kimusabi. Kimusabi out.